new Internet Versus video came out talking about TwitchCon. And me personally, I find it hysterical that all these streamers are talking about how unsafe they feel going to basically their job's event. Okay? To me, it's like, wow, you feel unsafe. The rhetoric that you push, the nonsense that you parrot, okay? And you feel unsafe. You feel unsafe. It is the craziest thing in the world. I love the irony here. So let's see. Is there versus right here? Is there versus versus Hassan and TwitchCon? Let's see.
Over the past couple of weeks, streamers across the platform Twitch have been expressing concern about showing up at TwitchCon, with many of them worried about being harassed, citing lack of security or previous incidents at the event.
Wow.
Asmongold weighed in on Twitter, speaking about how last year a fellow streamer had someone approach him and lick his nipple in order to bother him or harass him. Keemstar spoke about how a friend of his accidentally got roofied, and many more stories in this video. But additionally, Hassan weighed in and decided that he will not be showing up at TwitchCon. His reason being that he's worried about the current climate, saying he's not concerned
I wonder why.
for himself, but he's going to put others around him at risk.
Oh, so noble.
Welcome
So
to the
noble.
Internet versus TwitchCon. It starts when Testudo Smith posts on the livestream fail subreddit, Pokimane Valkyrae and Cutie Cinderella afraid to attend TwitchCon due to safety concerns. And in this article, they attach a couple links to 2 different clips. This first one is Cutie Cinderella and Valkyrae talking about TwitchCon. Here's that clip.
I'm kind of afraid to go to TwitchCon.
We're in a bit of a conundrum with TwitchCon.
I've been so anxious and scared and sad this whole past week with everything that's been going on.
Listen, it's not, I have...
It's not you, it's us.
It's not you, it's us. We're supposed to do Wine About It live at TwitchCon. Love Twitch for supporting our show. I have given them a soft, hey, we're in a bit of a panic mode right now.
Will we ever stop panicking?
That's the problem. I don't know if
think
we're
we
being
will.
because I don't feel, the problem is right now, respectfully, I don't feel irrational about it. I feel very...
I think it's valid.
Scared.
Yeah, it just takes one person.
You know, these are millionaires, I believe. You know that, right? These people on Twitch, all right? I mean, they've done so much worse things than any YouTuber ever has, and they make a lot of money. A lot of money. You realize that they could just simply bring their own security, right? You know that they could do that. I don't know why they don't. Okay, I mean, it's like, these people could walk around with, like, 6 feet tall freaking bodybuilders as security guards, bro. I don't know why they don't do that. Okay, I mean, I'm pretty sure Dan Clancy would actually, allow that if they genuinely felt like they were about to be attacked or something. If they genuinely felt afraid of attending this event, okay. I mean, yeah, I'm pretty sure Dan Clancy would allow them to do this. Okay, like I don't really understand why they're going around and say, oh, I'm so afraid. It's like, bro, you have so much money. Okay, I kind of don't feel bad for you. I really don't.
There was a Japanese streamer a few months ago that got on her live stream by a stalker. When that happened, I almost pulled out of all my obligations. I was like, I don't think it's for me. And then, I got kind of talked off the ledge. Like, there's going to be lots of security or whatever. Horrible things have happened this week. And there was also security, and I don't know.
Security and
just...
an armor not going to protect you. It's just scary. We will keep you guys updated, but if we don't...
You know what's so funny about this? Okay, again, don't make it so political. It's like, dude, I have a hard time not talking about politics when it comes to people like this. All right, the reason being is because these are the same people that are so liberal-minded that will say, "There's no reason to hold a gun. You're just insecure. It's probably because your dick is small." It's stuff like that. It's like, dude, this is the reason. This is the reason. This right here is the reason why people have been saying we need guns. This is the reason. You literally have left-wingers, alright? Left-wingers that are now gun owners. Why? Why? It's almost like, it seems like there's some stuff going down, you know? I mean, really? I mean, if you truly believe that the whole stuff with Charlie Kirk is only solely because of him, no, dude. Remember, the other guy's a nut job too. You know, his assassin is a nut job. Okay, he would do it to anyone he disagrees with. All right. Just knowing that there are people out there that would do that should scare everyone. Everyone. So yes, I would say that's valid for them, but it's like at the same time, it's like, dude, this is your platform's event. This is it. Okay, and you have so much money. It's like I can't fathom this. I don't know. Maybe I'm an idiot. I don't know, dude. I don't know. It's just them talking about this is hilarious to me. Okay.
We'll make it up to you.
I'll take my top off.
Me too, in solidarity.
And then Pokimane also.
That's like the ultimate modern female go-to nowadays. I'll get naked for it. It's like, okay, yeah, I'm sure you'll get naked for how much is your OnlyFans again? Oh, like $5, $15? Yeah, something like that. You'll get naked for $15. So please do stop.
Reacted to the situation and spoke about TwitchCon herself, and here is that clip.
Saw Cutie and Ray were thinking of canceling, and I feel like they're kind of scared.
Oh, I hate the way she talks so much. It's like her voice has to have, like, it has to go like 2 octaves higher than natural to make herself seem so cute and innocent. I have to talk like this because it makes me. I hate it so much. It is so unnatural. It is so performative. It's just, oh god, dude. She has to appeal. She has to appeal to that audience. Oh, she's so innocent. She wouldn't hurt a fly. This is the same fucking woman that is said to a guy that had a crush on her. Alright? Told this guy, was his name, a Fedmeister, I think his name was? Something Meister? Yeah. Told him she was fisting herself in the other room. I mean, what?
Just of like the tension that is happening online, and of course we know that if we were to have any sort of
and attention, I love it. I love this. Again, this is the same woman that goes on her Twitter to make everything about a gender war issue. Dude, go on her Twitter. Every time she's being fucking mentioned about something, oh, men hate women. Men hate women. It's like every time. Her and Casey Tron should go fucking bowling sometime, bro. Seriously.
Safety issues, they're most likely to occur somewhere where like people know we're gonna be. So it does worry me that it might not be safe and maybe better to, I don't know, skip out on it.
These people will take Charlie Kirk's assassination and make it about themselves. Okay, it's so fucking funny. It's like, bro, people say it too. It's like, you know, Stephen Bonnell, Destiny. He's not the one getting security when he talks to people on campuses or wherever the hell he goes, right? He's not the one getting security, but Steven Crowder is, right? I mean, hell, like in any right-wing, you know, organized area, they have to get like a whole lot of fucking security, and the reason being is because left wingers are fucking nut jobs. Alright? So this is a platform owned by liberals, alright, where basically every big streamer are liberals, but they're scared. They're scared. They're the ones afraid. I love it, dude. It's just, oh, the hypocrisy. Okay?
I think it's based. Okay, here's the way I view it, especially with all the recent news surrounding Charlie Kirk, and of course a lot of
Wow, she had to mention it. She had to mention it. I love it. She had to invoke his name.
Political talk happens on Twitter, and also for us, people like me, Ray, Cutie, other female streamers, the people.
Okay, Charlie Kirk was a man that got shot. Women most affected. Okay, you see? She ain't right fucking there. Everything with this woman is a gender war issue. Every time. She can't. Why is everything so hostile? I don't know why. Why does everyone can't stand? Why do all men and women hate each other? Why is this happening? Oh, I have no idea. I'm dumbfounded. I don't know. Huh? Okay, what the fuck?
People who feel the most negative and most like passionately hateful towards us also tend to be on Twitter, and the streaming and Twitter community just have a lot of overlap. So some.
You mean they're online? They're just online because you're online. And the only way, dude, if you had a platform somewhere else, your followers and your haters would be there too. It's not just Twitter. It could be anywhere. All right?
Sometimes it's just scary. And when you see that kind of negativity, you're like, do I want to tell people where I'm going to be in person? I actually don't know. I don't really like using Twitter too much because I don't... when I look at the replies, I'm like, who are these people talking to? I sure as hell don't think it's me. Like, I'm like, you guys are not my community. How do you even know me? Where you post a selfie, people start losing their shit. And then when your actual community comments, they get flamed from toxic peeps. How do you care?
When your actual community talks, they get flamed by toxic peeps. I love it, dude. Oh God. Oh God. It's so funny. I love that, dude. That's so fucking funny to me. I know, because maybe, just maybe, these people have some constructive criticism. Sometimes people take it a little too far. No doubt. I'm not saying that there are people that won't take things too far. But let me tell you something, bro, okay? This is a woman that cannot take constructive criticism, no matter how menial, alright, and like minuscule it may be. Okay? I don't know, dude. It's just...
How do you hate someone enough to hate on people who like the person?
Then back over to livestream fail, kind of.
Bro, I hate her voice. I don't know how much it's going to be on this, but I'm going to increase this by half the speed right
Meat replies to this post by saying, "It makes sense. Given the current climate and Twitch's laughable security the last time when kick streamers harassed a lot of streamers there." And Goldfish Muncher replies, "People also seem to forget it wasn't that long ago when some nutcase tried to attack Valkyrie and others she was live streaming with." And Outcast says, "Didn't they serve alcohol by placing a shit ton of red solo cups on an open table for people to just grab to?"
I heard about that. I actually heard that they actually just poured alcohol and put it in like random cups for anyone to take. Dude, you know, bro, honestly, I shouldn't be surprised. I shouldn't be. It's Twitch, and the Twitch team, basically, the entire Twitch brand, are just fucking retarded. But, like, that is another level. That is another level right there. Imagine an open cup. You can just drug anyone you want right there, right? I mean, just anyone the fuck you want. Okay, I mean, you know, this is not like some house party with your close circle of friends. No, this is an actual planned, organized event. Okay, whatever. Just thousands of people come here. It's like, well, just have a whole smorgasbord of open cups. Yeah, just quickly, just throw something in there, okay? He's like, look, who would I roofie? Oh, the guy all the way in the back. It's like, are you fucking kidding me? How stupid are you?
Insanely stupid. Feller says, "Well, some dude literally licked Nick's nipple last time and didn't get banned or removed until like 6 hours later. As much as I dislike Nick, he doesn't deserve that." And just for context as to what this commenter's talking about with Nick's nipple, Parax later in the thread post the clip, so we're just gonna play that for you so you know what we're talking about.
We'll see ya. Okay. Oh. All right, let's not do any more of that. Thank you. I'm not going to get one of that. I think... Sorry. Thank you. Oh.
Most normal Twitch viewer
Okay, yep, thank you.
Thank you.
Have a good day.
You guys are incredible. You guys are the best.
Yep, thank you.
What the fuck, bro?
Back over to Reddit though, Uber Tanks replies with this clip in the caption. He makes too much money to deal with that.
No, it's just you guys need to be respectful because
I've been here before you even here, so I don't understand what we're doing. I have my badge. I'm a competitor.
No, it's not about that. Coming underneath or across the lines, that's the whole point.
No, I make too much money to be dealing with. Excuse me. You have a way. Hey. Jesus Christ! What the
I make too much money.
hell? That's not me. I didn't say anything.
Bro, the ego the size of fucking Texas. Are you kidding me, dude?
What did I say? I didn't say shit. Hello?
Dude, I literally didn't say anything. Okay, no.
And Risk Agile responds to this clip by saying, this clip made me never watch Nick again. I know he was an entitled little shit, but goddamn, acting like that to someone who's only doing their job is some next level man-child shit. For someone who's made a career out of being Soda Poppin's black friend. Extension Dance replies to the original thread by saying, the TwitchCon San Diego venue barred Amaru from bringing her favorite bodyguard Dave because he made physical contact with someone just doing his job. I don't blame them at all for not wanting to go, knowing that security is going to be afraid to protect anyone because they may lose their job doing so. And the Kappa Overlord replies, streamer security often isn't official security. This is why. Most of the time, streamers' personal entourages are consistent of private security. We kind of saw this with the Speed security team reacting to the security guard. They were all private security. A lot of the time, venues don't really acknowledge private security personnel as real bodyguards, and so there's this disconnect. Events such as TwitchCon want legit bodyguards with company credentials as to minimize liability.
Okay, but you know, like these are not just everyday streamers. These are probably like your biggest streamers. So like if let's say Pokimane has her own personal bodyguard, all right, and she genuinely felt afraid of coming to TwitchCon, I'm sure the Twitch Twitch team would, you know, do something, you know, to, you know, work something out for her. All right, I mean, really, I don't think this is a one and done. I mean, you know, let me tell you something, dude. They got away with a lot of stuff. Okay, there had to have been some strings pulled just to get these degenerate lowlives this far. Okay, you mean to tell me how they can't go a little, you know, go a step further? In this case, especially now when they genuinely are in fear of their life? Come on, dude.
Remote Geologist says, I'm afraid too, but that's because I would have to be around terminally online weirdos. And Dio My Senpai replies, mate, people that stay on this...
Bro, this is Reddit. You're on Reddit right now. I'm afraid too, but that's because I would have to be around terminally online weirdos. Yes, I understand that, like, if you were to go to a TwitchCon, like, you would have to physically be around them, but, like, dude, you use Reddit.
The sub are the terminally online weirdos. I don't understand how the people of a community shit on that community. Whatever complaint you have about Twitch or TwitchCon, you are probably a part of it. And Rester replies, Twitch is a bunch of terminally online weirdos. Guy who comments on various subreddits hourly for 16 hours straight. He then tweets out that Dan Clancy himself responded to it by captioning it, Dan Clancy responds to streamer safety concerns regarding TwitchCon. Says the platform has a zero tolerance policy. Attaching first the quotes from the clip we just looked at of QT and Valkyrie, and then this response that says, I want to be very clear. We take security at our events like TwitchCon extremely seriously. Every year, we build on successful approaches to TwitchCon safety and security, particularly as we become aware of new or emerging security or safety challenges. We have teams focused on this year-round, including keeping creators and community members safe on Twitch or at TwitchCon. We have rules and standards regarding TwitchCon attendees, and we limit people who have been indefinitely suspended off service violations. They are not able to attend. And that's the end of the quote. The article continues. Clancy went on to explain that TwitchCon has a zero-tolerance policy for harassment and claimed he is taking care...
I love this. Zero-tolerance policy. You know what else has a zero-tolerance policy? Twitch itself. Yet you have Hassan Piker, alright, pledging his allegiance to the Houthis, Hezbollah, Hamas, Palestine Action, and says how he's part of Antifa, which has now has now been declared as a terrorist organization. Zero tolerance, bro? You want to talk about zero tolerance?
care to make sure the event is as buttoned up as possible. Asmongold replies with the clip that we looked at earlier and captions it by saying, last year, NMP Law and Wake were SA'd by a streamer and Twitch didn't press charges or pursue any form of legal action against him. Here's the video of the incident. If I was a woman, I would never go to TwitchCon. TechZone replies to the post by saying, I think I'll pass on going to HouthieCon.
Yeah.
Savvy says, what a load of horse shit given their own staff are problematic. Plus, at least pre-pandemic, there were druggings at every event. The last one I went to, an official Twitch-sponsored party, had open served drinks.
Yeah,
Plus,
exactly.
Who knows what, it's just sitting open, full of alcohol. If they actually cared about safety, they would ask Hassan not to come and ban him due to his
Exactly! Wow, someone finally said, thank you, Madam Savvy, thank you. Thank you for actually addressing it. Thank you. Okay? Like, imagine, would you want to be in the same place as a dude that says America deserves 9/11? Would you want to be in that? Would you want to be in the same area, the same proximity of that guy? Would you?
Language. Tectone also makes a separate individual tweet about the situation where he says, for anyone actually going to TwitchCon this year with the current climate of the world, if Twitch can't even moderate their own websites...
Exactly. Dude, I'm pretty sure a woman broke her back because she fell in a foam pit that was like way too shallow. And she actually like broke her tailbone, I believe. Yeah, it's like, wait, I'm pretty sure the thing that was designed for people to jump into, okay, I could be wrong. The thing that was designed for people to jump into, someone jumped into it and they actually broke their tailbone. That is, like, what the hell? Dude, these people, I don't know how Amazon can continue to let these people get away with this shit. I don't know.
Why do you think they can moderate an IRL event where documented attempted murders and SHs happened with no one suffering real consequences? Please proceed with caution, guys. To me and many others, it's really just not worth the risk anymore. And Nicholas Light replies, I'm looking forward to the race/religion tier list at TwitchCon. I might go to support my local terrorists. BS Warren says, reminder that Adriana Chechik broke her spine at TwitchCon a couple years ago because
that's what it was, yeah, Adriana Chechik, yep.
The foam pit wasn't padded right. Old Draggy replies to Tectone by saying, still safer than being around you or your dad.
What? Still safer than being around you or your dad? What?
Keemstar also weighs in the situation by tweeting out a video in the caption, TwitchCon is not safe.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. There's a conversation going on online about TwitchCon not being a safe place for females. And you have multiple female creators that are saying they're not going to TwitchCon this year. Asmon Gold said if he was a female, he would never go to TwitchCon. And that's based on safety concerns that these people are bringing up. I mean, we've seen it throughout the years, like just sexual harassment and deviant things that happens at these TwitchCons. And I want to share a story that takes us all the way back to like 2013, 2014, because before Twitch came out with TwitchCon, they did a test run for their TwitchCon by having these massive parties attached to PAX East or PAX West. And in 2013, 2014, I don't remember the exact year, at PAX West in Seattle, they had this massive Twitch party. This ain't no little thing. There's like 1,000 people there. It's a big facility. It was massive. It was like a mini TwitchCon. And I attended that event, and I was there with Seattle's own Only Use Me Blade, which is an old school Call of Duty YouTuber with a drinking problem. You know, Blade gets drunk and he acts like completely out of control. Now, a lot of times it's funny. Some other times it's absolutely horrible. And in this case, he got wasted pretty fast, and he was doing this thing where he'd go up to these girls at TwitchCon and go to shake their hand, and when they go to shake the hand back, he would take their drink, slam the drink, and give them an empty cup back. Now, most people just laughed because this is, you know, a Twitch party, it's open bar, the drinks didn't cost anything.
Not gonna lie, it's pretty funny. Not gonna lie. Total subversion of your expectations.
And it was just like this funny thing, but definitely a dick move.
Yeah.
Later that night, I couldn't find Blade. I Ubered back to my hotel. And the next morning, I found out Blade went to the hospital. And Blade didn't go to the hospital for drinking too much alcohol. Blade ended up in the hospital because he had multiple doses of roofies.
That's, you know, it's funny. I believe Augie RFC or Nicholas Diorio actually spoke about this. Yeah, like Keemstar actually spoke about this event to them, and then they recited it again. I remember this, yeah. I remember when they spoke about it before. It was a while ago, actually, on one of their videos, somewhere archived. I don't know. But yeah, that's...
Inadvertently
wow.
Being a jerk that saved a bunch of women from being date raped. So these things aren't safe. They've never been safe. There are literally rapists that go to these fucking things and prey on the women there.
I mean, they're part of Twitch staff. Remember, dude, you know, people say, oh, that's a defamation. It's like, you know, dude, this is the same exact people that made it so that there was bathtub streams on a platform for little children. Okay? Bathtub streams. You have women, alright, walking around scantily clad, like Amaranth and and many others, and they were performing very, very, like, provocatively suggestive things, okay, wearing, like, almost fucking nothing, and they were in their bathtubs or, like, swimming pools in their houses, okay, drawing on themselves with, like, Sharpies, like, you know, writing their names on themselves for little children. a platform for little children. You know, dude, I would actually wager that you would be crazy if you didn't assume these people, the Twitch staff were fucking insane, or deranged, or just totally fucking out of their mind. All right? I would actually wager. I would say, dude, there's something wrong with you if you didn't automatically assume that these people are fucking nut jobs. Okay? That's also including the women as well. All right?
Oh, just thought I should say. I can't speak. I'm getting tongue-tied. And all the way through this story without messing up what I was saying. But yeah, I just thought you guys should know that.
And Lowell's replies, I always knew Blade was a hero. Ethan tweets out this clip with the caption, Hassan confirms that he will not be attending TwitchCon this year due to safety concerns for others.
I miss the social Hassan era. There is unfortunately an obvious setback there because of, one, all the political incidents that have taken place, and two, how those political incidents have had some pretty significant...
Yeah, and not a single one of those political incidents ever happened to a left-winger. Weird, right? But don't worry, the left-wingers will make it about themselves. I'm afraid because those 10 right-wingers and Christians all died. Not one left-winger, though.
Significant consequences in how much I can go out in the real world and socialize with other people. As I said already, I'm not going to TwitchCon, not because I'm worried about my own safety, but I'm literally not going to TwitchCon because I'm worried about the safety of others. I don't want to put them in the fucking crosshairs.
Oh. He's so noble. He's such a good person. He's such a good person. Thank you, Hassan. Thank you. No, he's full of shit. The only reason why this guy is not going to TwitchCon, okay, is because he may actually have to take a look at the fucking extremists that he's trying to, make himself. Alright? Like the whole Gato Fumador guy, or his other convicted pedophile moderators on his streams. Yeah, I know. He may actually meet them out in person. I know. And then imagine when one of these people do something fucking stupid, alright? And it just so happened to be after shaking Hassan Piker's hand or something. Oh yeah, he doesn't want that scrutiny. He doesn't want it. Okay? He doesn't want to be seen that way. This guy is a psychopath, okay? And let me tell you something. This is the guy who called Israeli babies valid military babies military targets. But no, he cares so much about you. He cares so much about you. The fuck out of here, bro. Get out of here.
Like, I'm going to go there. I'm very publicly not going to TwitchCon for that reason. So...
Yeah,
with that
for that reason. Yeah, I know. It's for that reason. Don't worry, dude. He has your best interest in mind. Imagine that. Okay? Imagine that.
Information what you will.
Plain Rock TV replies, it's safe now without a terrorist. It's Gundam says, from let the streets run red with their blood to I fear for my safety. Tectone says, Hassan, you're the one who's causing these consequences the most out of any streamer on the platform. Now you're too afraid to show face. After saying everyone was overreacting, what a lying pussy bitch made man. Kazahano coaches the clip by saying, bro went to the LA riots, but TwitchCon is too much for
that too, yeah. That too.
him. LM replies, what does he know that might happen at TwitchCon? Kingman Lee quotes by saying, Hassan Piker, quote, kill those motherfuckers and murder those motherfuckers in the streets. Let the streets soak in their fucking red capitalist blood, end quote. And another quote, you need to be shanking these motherfuckers. You need to be gunning them, end quote. End quote, if you cared about Medicaid fraud, you would kill Rick Scott, end quote. Now he's scared of the very problem he helped create. Give me a break. Destiny also responds to the situation by posting the same clip that you did and captioning it. This guy LARPs as a revolutionary but wants to stay home during TwitchCon so he can stream and make more money. A tale as old as time. Rick replies, a tale as old as time. Twitch has only been around for like 15 years, dumbass. Voice of Freedom replies to Destiny.
What? Wow, that went right over that guy's head.
By saying, you literally called for the deaths of conservatives from the comfort of your bedroom. Think before you sleep, Coach VC's clip by saying, I was right when I said in my video that when Hassan saw Charlie Kirk get murdered, he was realizing in real time that someone might shoot him too. Maybe stop telling your audience to kill people then. Willie Mack Show coaches the clip by saying, this is the same reason he didn't want to go to Gaza. Wasn't scared of getting hurt. He was worried his presence would get other Palestinians hurt. Hero of our time, Hassan Piker. The quartering coach VC by saying, the only people attending TwitchCon are either apolitical or leftoids. Why be afraid? Oh. Legal mindset coach VC by saying, once again, Hassan contributes to the problem and takes zero accountability for the consequences. Stunning and brave. Jimmy Me the Rib quote tweets the clip by saying, I wouldn't attend any cons if I was a streamer. You guys are fucking weird.
No
also makes a
shit.
post about Hassan backing out of Twitch's San Diego event, and Tectone quote tweets it by saying, Hassan and people like Hassan have been pushing violent rhetoric and supporting terrorists for years. He knows the danger he has caused for others. He's now too afraid to face the very beast he's created.
Exactly. See, Tectone guy right here. He's now afraid to face the very beast that he's created. Exactly. Now imagine, again, if one of those, that very beast, like some of those fans, those obviously radicalist fucking fans, were to do something stupid. Well, there you go.
He knows if he live streams there, he'll broadcast his own audience that will be there, exposing the exact type of viewers he's creating.
Exactly.
Exposing the exact type of dangers he'd be bringing with him. This is not a noble act. This man is a coward. This man is delusional. And Twitch is a pathetic platform allowing this type of violent rhetoric to go on unpunished for years, nearly a decade. Pathetic. Over on LSF, Ignignok also posted the Hassan clip with the caption, Hassan will not be attending TwitchCon this year because he fears he may put himself and others in danger. And DogFB replies, whatever you think of Hassan, all it takes is one mentally ill person to do something. It's 100% justified.
Bro, he is the mentally ill person. He is the mentally ill... Dude, if I asked anyone, just any random person, okay, and I wrote down everything that Hassan Piker says, okay, I go up to someone and say, hey, would you like to be in the same room as someone who said, let the streets soak in their red capitalist blood? Would you want to be in the same room as that? Or how about America deserved 9/11 or stuff like that? Yeah. Would you be okay with that? Would you like to be in the same room as that guy? Would you want to participate in the same event as that man who said these things? Right? Would you like that? Would you want to be in the same room as that guy? I guarantee you, every person will say no.
Concern. And JFMTL87 says, agreed. Let's say he goes and innocent bystanders get hurt or killed on an assassination attempt on him. The same people hating on his decision not to go would berate him for egotistically putting others at risk just so that he could stroke his ego at TwitchCon, since he should have known that conservatives would attempt at his life.
Dude, I swear, like, these fucking left-wingers just jerk themselves off while looking in the mirror saying, yeah, right-wingers are so crazy. Yeah, they want to stop me. Yeah. This is all just a big power play, just all big fever dream they have. Okay, like these people want to be martyrs so badly, dude. Every fucking time.
And Fisherman New replies, there's a non-zero chance that some of those hating on his decision to not go want to do harm to him. Random Witness says, makes sense in this political climate. And Okuma replies, makes sense just off how crazy last TwitchCon was with all the crazy kick streamers. I don't know all the political stuff going on, 100% valid. And Universal replies, Mike calls for revolution, A1 journalist, a mansion daddy is just thinking of the others' safety. Honestly, props to him for thinking of others before himself, like he always does. It's pretty hard sitting in a mansion all day playing terrorist clips and getting paid for it.
And like, wow, that gets fucking
and
downvoted.
Replies, Lamau, brother has not seen the outdoors in so long. And Universal says, unfortunately, people who work to live like me have to touch grass to survive.
Of course, that gets downvoted. Wow, Reddit, I fucking can't.
Like a traveling model and an executive at a company like Hassan was, and then gifted a career by my successful uncle. Hell, if I could LARP all day as a badass revolutionary to you idiots in my comfy mansion, I would too.
Bro, where is the lie in this? Where is the lie? And of course, that gets downvoted. Of course.
And Really Handsome Man replies, you have to learn to let go of the pain Hassan has caused you. Let go of the bitterness. Shout out to our tier 3 members, internet representatives Kiko, Salsal, Coldest Bandito, and Captain Crash Out. Thank you guys so much for the support, and I'll see you all next episode.
Oh, bro, these fucking people. Dude, I don't know. Pray for Charlie Kirk, dude. Pray for him. Alright? I mean, he exposed a lot of wickedness amongst these left-wing people because, by his death, he exposed, he shined a light on one thing. There are people that may not agree with his death, but then there are many, many more that do. Okay? And they will justify it. They will even mock it. Alright? And let me tell you, these left-wingers will stop at nothing to victimize themselves, even though they make you a victim. Alright? It's insane. You have all these people dying from left-wing policies, right? And somehow, they're the victims, though. They're the victims. Not the actual victims who are dying, okay, like Irina Zarutska, I think her name is. I could be wrong. May she rest in peace. Okay, not her. No, them. Oh, I can't go to TwitchCon. Someone's gonna shoot me. Someone's gonna hurt me. He's like, bro, no one hurts left wingers. They are the safest people on the planet. The only people that have been getting hurt this entire time are babies, innocent people, elderly, Christians, Jews, yeah, Catholics. Seriously. But whatever. Whatever. That's just my 2 cents. Oh.